whatever it takes. I got freedom within a couple of years. And then, just build from there, and sky's the limit. Okay. So if you're sick and tired of working the 9 to 5 and doing the same old thing, unable to spend time with your family and travel the world and see your family, right? Who in here can relate to that? I've been there as well. I was working 40, 60 hours a week, man, doing all kind of hustle, trying to find my way to get that passive income. However, in business or in real estate, you need a lot of time, or you need a lot of money. I didn't have any of that, because I was a W-2 pharmacist. Okay. Working 8-10 hours a week a day, 50, 60 hours a week, driving an hour to work, fighting traffic, driving an hour home, fighting traffic. Sometimes I'd sleep in my car because I pass out because I was too tired to make the drive, right? That's not the way to live life, guys. I mean, now I can just wake up whenever I want, like, whatever. Nobody can tell me what to do. I'm my own boss, okay? So my goal for this training, I will teach you the secrets that nobody else is teaching, right? I will show you exactly how to build a profitable business on Airbnb, not just Airbnb, but corporate housing, okay? How many understand that companies has more money than individuals, okay? And why are we tackling individuals? Why are we not going after the big guys, the big companies? They're the one that got the resources. That's my best clients, guys. I want them to be your clients as well, okay? And I will reveal the simple secret that helped me create a booming business while I travel around the world and enjoy time with my loved one. And I guarantee you're not going to find any of this anywhere. Nobody else is teaching this corporate housing stuff, because the people that are in corporate housing, they don't want to share this. So that way they don't want more competition, right? But for me, I want to help the everyday people, man, because I already got what I wanted. Travel around the world, retire. My mom and dad bought them the big home in the background. You see, that's the home I bought for them. 3,600 square feet, brand new home, right? Retire them, travel around the world. And then what's next? What's next is I feel empty. I feel like what's next for me is to really help my friends, help people that I get to know, my new friends. Like I just help a mom who retired, got financial freedom. She's in her 30s and she got financial freedom and will spend more time with her kids. And that's what that's got me kicks. That's what get me up early in the morning and go all the way, sometime all the way at night. Because this is a lot of work coaching, man. It's definitely a full-time job here that I don't have to get into. However, I get into because of mission, a purpose, more than just money here. All right. So beyond B&B secrets, I'm going to show you, number one, the exact formula that I use to create 6-figure income with Airbnb and corporate housing without owning any properties, and how you can replicate that success for you and your family. Secret number two is the never before release method that can help you work just a few hours a week from home or anywhere in the world, guys, anywhere in the world. I actually travel around the world and was making more than I was making, many times more than doctor make. Okay. Working just a few hours a week while traveling. How you can do it too. And the secret number three is how you have the freedom lifestyle while helping others people and make infinite return. How many in here want to make infinite return on your money? I'm going to share with you that secret today. Okay. All right. So I spent over actually $400,000 now in myself in perfecting my business. Okay. Now, some of you might think that's crazy, who will spend that kind of money? People do that all day long in college, right? Do you know that the best investment is in yourself? Okay. So, this has enabled me to generate the lifestyle that I have today. I generated millions of dollars on Airbnb, VRBO. Here are some of the proof right here. Just in 1 month, October payout was almost 100K. Okay. 60K. This was during the pandemic, right? I want to show that it does work during the pandemic as well. So not all Airbnb business is going to work. However, this one with corporate housing, that's why it's recession proof, it's freaking COVID proof, even because we help a lot of travel nurses, medical professional, right? So those are actually boom during COVID time. And also companies has a lot of money. They have a lot of resources. So they're not going to be shut down, All right. So with that, there's also VRBO. There's checks in the mail, direct booking. these checks right here are so awesome because these are 100% profit pretty much. I don't have to share that with every Airbnb or VRBO, right? I love them, but hey, if I can get direct booking straight from the companies and I can take all that as profit, why not, right? All right, so I'm not special, guys. I make a tons of mistakes. When I first started out, I didn't think I need a mentor. There was actually nobody back then. I started this journey about 7-8 years ago, okay? Back then, Airbnb was just brand new. Nobody know about it 7-8 years ago, right? Or if they know about it, they don't know how to do it. So I didn't understand how to pick the right location, the right neighborhood, HOA. I didn't know how to make it profitable by working less, working smart, not just working hard. I didn't understand how to pitch a landlord to increase my unit and scale my business. But I did some things right. I persisted, I replaced my income, right? And then I quit my corporate job. And then I went all in creating the lifestyle that I want, right? So, this is me at the baller experience with Grant Cardone. There was only 10 of us around, okay? So, you take a lot of money to get into that room, but you want to be the stupidest person in the room, right? You don't want to be the smartest one. So I feel like, I was in the right room whenever I'm in a room where I feel like I'm like the dumbest person in there, okay? So I learned the most effective ways to pick the right location, neighborhood, without the need to do a tons of research. Now I figure out how to make it more profit by working less, guys, working smart, not just working hard. So I scaled to 20 Airbnbs once I figured it out in just a few short months, and the rest is history, right? Now I have over 30 something corporate housing, Airbnb, 3 multifamily buildings that I partner with, and growing exponentially on a daily basis, multiple states as well, nationwide. So I want that for you as well. Basically, I love the right people, right? No matter the obstacle, I refuse to give up. So success is 80% mindset and 20% strategies, okay? People ask, what is strategy? What is strategy? It's really 80% mindset. And the fastest way to get the mindset right is to hang out with people who already got the mindset that you want. That's the fast way, the easy way, okay? The hard way is try to do on your own, right? Trying to work the W-2 job and trying to save up and hopefully have a retirement account, right? How many have been so into the, hedge fund promise that you're gonna save up your money and 30, 40 years from now, magically you have $100 million or something. I mean, come on, right? 30, 40, 50 years, 60 years from now, we don't even know we're alive to enjoy our money, right? So why not enjoy our money now, okay? Why not have the cash flow now so you can do whatever you want to do, right? So it's a different shift in the mindset. And I want you guys to be opening up tonight. I don't want you to, if you think the way that you always think, you're going to have what you always have. And if you are satisfied with what you have, then probably don't need to be on a call today, okay? But that's a reason why you're on a call today, because I know you want more. I know you want to be able to take care of your family the way that they deserve to be taken care of, right? So that's like a different way of thinking, to level up. So if I share some concept today that get you to be confused or questionable, that's great, because that is the start of you accepting new ideas and open up, so that way you can achieve your dreams and goal, right? Write this down. A parachute only works when it's open, okay? Just like your mind. Your mind only works when it's open, man, So anyway, the hard way is getting a job, working the job, or getting a small business like restaurants or any kind of dry cleaning. I've done all of that before, right? Where you basically, you own the job. There's no freedom. The easy way to leverage all of your property and make double your income, triple your time off, and travel around the world and make have your checks coming in the mail, right? Or direct deposit. So I was making many times more than I was making as a pharmacist while I was traveling around the world, right? So that's, which one will you pick, right? So the hard way is also on your own too, How many in here is like the do-it-myself kind of guy? Okay. I do it myself. I want it done right. I done it myself, right? I've been there as well. That didn't get me far at all. Okay. 1 + 1 is gonna be 100, guys. Is the law of the multiplier. Okay. 1 + 1 is not just 1 + 1 person. When you have 2 or more people coming together on a common goal or vision, have a team, the sky's the limit. So that's why I build a mastermind. So that way you guys can have a group, an army of amazing entrepreneurs that can grow and learn, investor together. And you have coaches that have been there and done that to help you every step of the way, right? So definitely on your own. When I first started out, I was on my own. You know, I wanted to do everything myself. I felt lost. I had no mentor, no support group, no help. I was really confused about picking location, pricing, managing staff, hospitality experience, how to scale. I actually lost thousands of hours, tens of thousands of dollars, $100,000 even, looking back at the opportunity cost, right? I had to close down more than 10 Airbnbs, guys. I don't want that for you guys. How many of you guys know, you don't want to open up an Airbnb and close it down, open up an Airbnb, close it down, right? So that's why I built this. So the easy way to mimic success, you want to duplicate other people's success, proven strategy, and then just improve them. There's no guesswork, And then you find a group of people, we call it a mastermind, right? So that way you can create a family that you can trust and grow together. How many know that if you belong to a team, you're more powerful, right? You're more accountable. You stay accountable. How many know that you had coaches in the past? Raise your hand, you had coaches in the past, or put me in the chat, where they help you and really change your life in the past, right? So that's why I created this. Anyway, I learned the lesson the hard way, but more importantly, my wasted thousands of hours and thousands of $10,000 can become your catapult to success, explosive success. You don't have to repeat your mentor experience, guys. The only reason you want mentorship is that way you can compress decades into days. You can collapse time. So that way you can get there faster, right? You're just learning from other people's mistakes so that you don't repeat them and then you can avoid them. Okay, so prior to becoming free, I was, 60 hours a week, bustling my butt, pharmacist. I went here when I was a green immigrant, from a poor country, come here with nothing. All 4 of us slept on one bed, right? Fought my way through college, fought my way through the American dream, is getting good education, good job, did all of that. And I found out I was trapped. I was lost. I was miserable. I didn't make the bills. I was able to take care of my mom and dad and my family, even after becoming a doctor. I was like, what the hell is going on? What's going on is I didn't know how to leverage other people's time, energy, and money and property. I didn't know how to build a passive income growing machine instead of me just busting my butt, going on the treadmill and trading time for dollar. But that is when I met somebody who gave me the epiphany. The epiphany is, what if I could rent vacant homes to sublet, and then I scale to freedom, right? That's all you need to do, is you just sublet other people's properties and then you scale to freedom. Sublet means that you just rent out somebody else's properties to companies with their permission, of course, right? But that's it. And I can't believe I just never thought about that before. But then my life really changed when I know about corporate housing, where I can really get these checks, directly from the companies, because that is, cutting out the middleman, which is Airbnb and VRBO, right? So you keep a lot of money. And these companies they pay super well, double the regular market rent, right? What's the market rent in your area right now? I know it's gone up a lot. Whatever it is, you double that. That's the amount that you're gonna make from Airbnb or corporate housing. I had a gentleman today, one of our success story, he's in California, very expensive to rent, like $3,500. He had to rent out his home for $3,500. Guess how much he's renting out to companies right now? $10,000, guys. $10,000. That's a freaking he's making 6-7K on just one property. Okay, one property. Now, on average, I want to be conservative. I want to tell you guys, you know, $2,000 on average you can make on profit, net after everything per property, almost passive income. That's still amazing, right? But hey, you can also get to 6-7K a month too. All right, what are the 3 secrets? Secret number 1, you only need a little upfront capital to sublet, and then you want to roll that profit back in and launch another one and scale quickly. With this business, it doesn't take much for you to get started. Okay. So with this business, all you need is just like $12,000 to open up an Airbnb with the furniture and everything. Okay. And you make $2,000 a month, at least $2,000 a month conservatively. So within 6 months, you make your money back, right? That's a 200% return on investment. How do you understand that 200% return on investment is a good return, right? So that's why, you know, after a few property, the business pay for itself. They want to snowball that, roll it back in, and scale it. You want to focus on cash flow first before cash, before equity, before all of that, right? People think that they need to buy 10 houses to get financial freedom, right? Which is true. You can get there. However, how long will it take for you to buy 10 homes? You know, even at doctor level, you know, it will take me 3 years to save up to buy a home, right? And then it'll take me another 2-3 years to save up to buy another home. So with that rate, it will take me 20 years to 30 years to get my 10 homes to get retirement, okay? With this, I can do 20 homes within a year, you know, within months sometimes, okay? With a lot less money. Why? Because you are only subletting, you're only leasing the property. For one home that you are buying, you can do like 10 sublet. For example, you buy a home, it takes you like $100,000, right? For 20% down, closing costs, all of that. Let's do the easy math, $100,000 down. With $100,000, you can do like 10 sublets, and you make 10 times the cash flow. Does that make sense? So with the 10 sublet, you make like $20,000 a month. With the one home, with the, you know, that you buy, you're only making the most is like, you know, $500 a month after, you know, after mortgages. Okay. So who in here will want to get $20,000 a month instead of $500 a month? So that's why it's super powerful to understand this, guys. So your money will go a lot longer way and you get to your freedom faster, right? It doesn't matter how many properties you own, guys, as long as you get your financial freedom now, right? That's what we are after anyway, right? To get that almost passive income so that we can do what we want, when we want, with whom we want. This business allows you to do that within months, guys, months, not just years, guys, months. Wake up, guys, months. You can get to your dream within months, guys. Write down what you want to do when you get to your financial freedom within months this year. Where will you travel to? Who will you take care of, right? That is super important because that will drive you. All right, secret number 2 is you want to build a team. You want to treat them super well so they can do most of the legwork for you so you can scale to your freedom, okay? So, you know, don't be the cheap boss, guys, you know, always take care of them, you know. I wanna really, like, you know, tip my people, overpay my people so that way they stay with me. They go above and beyond for me. I want to do that for you guys. You guys should do that for your people as well. So that way you can get your freedom and they be happy. It's a win-win for everybody. Okay. There's plenty of money out there, plenty of, you know, properties out there. There's abundance in everything. Secret number 3, I use some proven quick win hacks so I can manage properties for the people and you can make infinite return. How can you make infinite return? Because when you manage property for the people, guys, do you put any money down? Yeah, put down in the chat. Do you put any money down when you manage properties for the people? No, right? So if you don't put any money down and you make, you know, 20-30% of the gross revenue, is that infinite return? Right? So that's why it's super important for you to learn the skill set now, you know, so that way you can, as long as you learn the skill set, you can do anything. That's the most important thing, guys. The skill set will get you financial freedom, will get you make the infinite return, will help you help your friends, your family, all of that. What is corporate housing arbitrage? Basically, you know, how many of you are business owners in here? Okay. If you have a team of 4 to 5 people, and if you have to rent out a place to go on a you know, a long business work trip, would you rather rent a 1 home, you know, or 4 hotels? Which one would save you more money? The 1 home, right? Yeah, the 1 home. You know, so that's why this whole industry was born, because we're saving a lot of money for the owner, for the company owner, at least 50 to 80%, right? Okay, instead of paying for 4 hotels, he's just paying for 1 home. Okay. Now we're also helping the employees, because the employees, they don't have to eat out, right? If they stay at a hotel, they have to eat out every day. That's like $2,000 a month. Employees don't have an extra $2,000 a month. You know what I'm saying? So they love to stay at a home where there's a kitchen, where there's more privacy, where it's feel more like home. Okay. So it's a win-win-win for everybody. And then there's a lot of other niches within corporate housing. There's travel medical professional, right? Travel nurses, right? There's IT, there's construction. Once they're done with a project, they have to move on and build another site, right? There's insurance housing, where, you know, how many people have ever gone through like a flood, or know somebody who's gone through a hurricane, tornado, fire, disaster, right? Where do you think they stay during that time where their home got burned down? Our places, right? Our places. And who do you think paid for that? Insurance. The holy grail of the pumping out machine, money machine for us is the insurance. They got so much money, guys. You understand, the richest companies out there are like the insurance company, right? So they got plenty of resources. They are obligated to pay to take care of these families. And we're helping these families have a nice home to stay while they go through a tough time rebuilding themselves. And it's a great feeling to be able to do that as well, right? So that's why I love this business. I'm going to cover with you the FAST method. There's only 4 steps in this business. And if you master these 4, you can get to your freedom fast. Now, this year, man, not 20 years from now, this year, get to your freedom. The first step is finding the right location. What are the locations where you can get corporate housing, where it's a good deal, where you know you can make money, right? A is to ask to sublease. How do you ask for somebody to give their property for you, so that way you can sublet them? It's definitely not easy if you don't know what you're doing. Okay. All right. But if you know what you're doing, I can show you how it can be easy right now. So pay attention. Okay. So S is to set up to stand out. How can you set up your property so you can stand out? And the T is to tap into the corporate clients, guys. Corporate clients is the holy grail to your financial freedom. You know, not the vacationer, guys. If you've been doing vacation Airbnb, I've done that too. It doesn't give you freedom, because the more you scale, the more work you got to do. You know, I was running like 20 vacation rental. The average stay was like a few days, right? I was like, I had no life. So I was like, why don't I just host corporate clients where they stay for months? They never bother me, you know, and I know they pay, right? And they stay for months instead of days. Duh, right? That's what I said to myself. Why am I working so hard picking up nickel and dimes when I can go after the big fish and get fed for months instead of get fed for a few days? Does that make sense? You know, Would you rather fish one big fish or 100 little fish and do it 100 times? Right? Just like a no-brainer, guys. So anyway, other financial gurus out there, Airbnb gurus, I know, tell you guys that you gotta do a ton of research on the location, get a ton of software, blah, blah, blah. Us, seriously, I figure out a system where you just figure out, we just do just a few steps. You can finding the right locations within minutes. We can analyze, my coaches can analyze any of your market within minutes and tell you what are the good spot, what are the bad spot, where should be focusing on. We don't need any kind of software, any kind of like crazy research, okay? There is a secret to the trade, guys. All right. Other people tell you to pitch a landlord on your own. With us, you want to leverage. We'll tell you about leverage, guys. Leverage is the quickest way for you to get to where you want to go. So instead of saying, hey, can you, can I Airbnb your property, man? It's all good. You can trust me, it's my first one, but I know what I'm doing, right? No, right? With us, you want to come professional. You want to tell them, hey, we belong to a corporate housing network of over 100 members. We've done over 100 properties nationwide. When a combined experience of 20 years experience, right? And we want to see if your property will qualify for us to do business with you. Okay, because we got a ton of people line up. And here's our website. Here's the proof and everything. Okay, and that's the power of a team, guys. That's the power when you tap into a network. Okay, so that's what get us so many properties we can't even handle them all. Okay, now, other people can say, you can buy the rent furniture on your own, all of that, right? But why not? If it's already here, we already figured out. We'll give you the spreadsheet of what you look for in furniture and also in what you can make your property to stand out, so that way you can attract the clients. It's not in the big things, it's in the little things, the wow factor, so that way the customer will feel they're taken care of and they will have repeat business and they will recommend other companies for you, okay? And then last thing is you want to tap into corporate clients, okay? You want to get those direct bookings, so that way you can get the money instead of making Airbnb money, It's okay to make them money, but it's much better when you make more, when you're able to make direct bookings. So what are the formula, guys? So take a screenshot of this, and for those of you on the other platform, you want to sign up for our if you want more, just sign up for the scheduled call with us, and our advisor can get you this if you show up on the call, because we do want to help you. But for our VIP people here on Zoom, right? Because you guys register and you guys take a time, just take a screenshot of this. First month rent, the initial expenses, the first month rent and deposit, okay? And then you can buy the furniture or you can rent the furniture. If you buy the furniture, it's about 6-7K, okay? Now, how do you charge? What do you charge for corporate clients? 2 times the rent plus utilities. Write this down, guys. You want 2 times the rent plus utilities is what you're going to charge to the corporate clients, okay? So for example, if your first month rent and deposit is 2,500 plus another 2,500, that's 5,000. Your furniture about 7,000, right? So about $12,000. Now you make 2,000 a month. So in 6 months, you make your money back. What kind of return on investment is that, guys? Put that in the chat. You invest 12K, okay? You invest 12K, you make 2K a month, 6 months, you make your money back. What kind of return on investment is that? Whoever get this right first, I have a gift for you. Put it in chat right now. Do. Come on. My Zoom people here. Anybody, my VIP people? Come on, guys. You know this. 2,000 a month. Within 6 months, you make your money back. What kind of return on investment? Within a year, yes, 200% return. 200% is correct. Yes. Right? So within a year, you double your money. That's who in here invests in stocks or crypto, or whatever. People are like, oh crap, don't mention it. It hurt. I know, man. So it's 200%. That's insane, guys. In the financial world, if you make 20% return on your money, you're doing pretty good. Warren Buffett make an average of 20 to 25%. Right? So if you make 200% on your money, that's ridiculous. And that's why I love this business. 200% return. Now, what if I can tell you that's a way to make double that? How many people would be interested? Okay. The way to make double that is to rent the furniture, guys. That's how you double that. Or finance it. If you can't rent it, finance it. So anyway, let's just say you rent a furniture or finance it for $500 to $1,000 a month. Okay. So your initial expenses now is only $6,000 because you got $2,500 for the rent, $2,500 for first month deposit, plus $1,000 for the rent. I'm making it easy math. I know it's depending on your location. Now, $6,000, you make $2,000 a month right away. In 3 months, you make your money back. 3 months, guys. What kind of business will let you make your money back in 3 months? If you open up a restaurant, any kind of small business, it takes 3 to 5 years. If you're lucky, 95% of them go out of business within 10 years. So with this, it's freaking like, man, it's just like cha-ching, 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 because, I'm giving you all the sources. You can make the money right away. You don't have to wait 3 to 5 years. Within 3 months, you're making money back. That's 400% return on investment. 400% return, guys. On how many want to make 6-figure income? 6-figure income is only $10K a month. If you do 5 properties, you make $10K a month. On average, our student can do 2 properties a month. You can do 2 properties a month. So if you want 5 properties, that's only 2.5 months away. You make 6-figure income. Within 3 months, you are 2 to 3 months away from making a 6-figure income. That's crazy, right? That's why I love this business. Okay. So when I started doing all this and making amazing income, people started asking me, how do I become my own boss? Travel around the world, spend more time with my family, retire mom and dad. Where's the money come from? So then I started develop this business and develop a new way of thinking. The old models, you exchange your time for money, guys. 1 hour of your life equal X dollar. Salary is even worse, right? You want to put money to retirement account after 50 years, hopefully it'll still be there. You always can enjoy it, right? The new model, you do not directly exchange your time for money. You want to make money while you sleep, guys. You want to continue to reinvest, make multiple sources of income, right? Right now I have 30-something sources of income. If 2 of them burn down, 2 of the home burn down right now, that's only 5% of my income. You think my lifestyle is going to be affected? No, right? But if you lose your job today, and if that's your only source of income, I bet you, at least I did. I had like sleepless night thinking about, oh, what if I can't go to work tomorrow? Who's going to take care of my family? Right? When I was depending on only one source of income. Never ever have one source of income, ever, guys. You want to have multiple sources of income. And this is the best way to build multiple sources of income without investing a ton of money. Like a restaurant. How many people know people have restaurants that invest $300,000-$400,000 and lost their shirt? That's not a good business. Don't do that. I've done it before. I'm telling you, learn from my experience. Do not ever do a restaurant. The profit margin is too damn small. The investment is too dang big. right? And that goes with like boba tea, with any kind of brick and mortar business these days, any kind of retail these days. Those business got super hit, especially with COVID, right? So anyway, do things while you're young, guys. You know, we want to live on the beach of the wood, work out from my laptop from anywhere, and yeah, hang out with multi-billionaire. Imagine what life be like. You can get incredible results. You can be your own boss. You know how to scale. You know how to scale the business, guy. You know, if I lose 2 homes, I can just create it like this. You know, I can just create it like that. I don't have to like think about it anymore. It's like unconscious competence. If all this did to give you the freedom lifestyle, would be worth it to learn the skill. If all this did to give you the skill to earn 6-figure income, you know, would be worth it to learn the skill set. Definitely, right? So if all this did to give you the time to spend with your loved one and really have the life of passion and purpose, will be worth it. Yes. So learn the skill, guys. How you learn the skill? You want to take the next step with us? You know, click on the link in my bio to book a one-on-one call with a live person. It truly is a one-on-one call. We want to make sure everybody's taken care of. And also only do that if you are serious though. Don't waste our team time, guys, because our team they charge a lot of money. They have a lot of things to do. So only do it if you are serious about your future, you're serious about this business, okay? Then we can talk with you. You know, we're not going to accept everybody's. It is an application process. It is limited spot, and because it's a mastermind, we vetted everybody in there. You know, want to make sure everybody in there is a giver, not just a taker. You know, if you are serious, not just a dabbler. And you know, and if you go all in instead of just like, you know, dipping your toe in. Okay. So my one goal, my one mission is to change people's lives forever. So you're ready to make a massive lasting change and join our family, you know? Then my assistant dropped the link in the chat. So that way people can book a call with us, okay? There you go. That's it. All right, few last slides and we'll be done here. So we'll get ready for answer any of your questions. So definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different result, right? That's from the smartest man alive. Why would you keep spinning the hamster wheel when there's a proven blueprint, guys? You know, the easy way, the hard way. The hard way, you can, you know, work on your own. Can you do this on your own? Yes. You know, and if you can take what I learned and share with you and do it by trial and error, then go for it. All the power to you. You can definitely do it. It's just gonna take you 10 times longer. It's gonna cost you 10 times more, and it's gonna cost you 10 times more frustration, resentment, and all of that. Okay. And if you're cool with that, then go and learn, do it on your own. Okay. However, you want to skip all of that and be able to get to your freedom within months and do it part-time, then join us. That's why I built this mastermind with one-on-one coaches for you, okay? So the best investment you can make is in yourself, right? The more you learn, the more you earn. That's from Warren Buffett, the greatest investor of all time, okay? Successful people make decisions quickly and change them slowly. Unsuccessful people make decisions slowly and change them often and quickly. This from one of the greatest book of self-development, Think and Grow Rich. How many of you read Think and Grow Rich? Okay. So make a decision for you and your family, guys. Not for me, anybody, for you and your family. Okay. Whether you decide to do this or not doesn't affect my life at all. Okay. I'm just here to help you. I already got the lifestyle I want. It doesn't affect me one iota, right? And we only want to work with people we like and trust. Okay. So, you know, if you're not likable, if you're, you know, just take and not a giver, if you're not genuinely want to share and help other people, then it's not a good fit. Okay. But I know a lot of people out there are good people and they just want an opportunity and want to belong to some greater cause of financial freedom, helping other people get financial freedom, and have a team, a mastermind where you can call family. So that way we can grow and learn and expand together, right? Then join our family and book a call, see if you qualify for us, okay? Oh, here's the kicker. Here's the last thing. The best guarantee I can give anybody. If you follow our mastermind coaching and you don't get your property booked within the first 30 days, we will pay you the first month rent. Have you ever heard any coaches do that? No, I don't think so, right? So we want to eliminate the risk for you, right? What's there to lose? Worst case scenario, you break even, you make a tons of friends, you know, you have a lot of fun, you learn a ton of stuff, and then you do it again, and then you make something happen, right? That's the worst case scenario. The best case scenario, you get financial freedom within months. You know, what if what I tell when telling you is true? What if you can really literally make 10K a month within months from now? All you need to do is 2 properties a month, guys, for the next 3 months. And you have 6 properties at $2,000 profit each property. That's at least a 10K a month, 10 to 12K a month profit, right? The numbers don't lie, guys. You know, does any college just guarantee you're gonna make income? I don't think so, right? All right. So I will end with this because it's really inspiring. This is the testimonials of our students. And it will really help you to understand. You can, it's on YouTube as well. You can just go on YouTube, search for my name. And you see my channel here, Dr. Chau Ong. And in here, there's testimonials. One of the videos, only 2 minutes long.
Jumped into this group and I'm happy to report that I had huge success. I received 3 bookings that covered 5 months in 7 days. I'm profiting around $7,000.
We got our first lease signed within a week of joining the program. And that was insane because it was our first big goal, right? Like get our first lease signed, and we saw it as this really big mountain.
Got it set up in a few days, got it listed, and then we got our first booking.
In my first month, I was able to lock my first property in. That was gaining me about $4,500 a month in income.
This group is filled with people of all different levels of experience. And then of course, you know, we have Dr. Chau, the guru.
Dr. Chau and his team have been absolutely amazing.
So Dr. Chau would do a market analysis with us to show us the best areas to invest and get started in. And that was really helpful. Being part of a community of people that are doing it successfully, it makes you feel confident in the moment.
The one who's going to help me get to my goals when it comes to the income flow from here. And this is almost happening, right? Aside from setting it up for the very first time.
Tired, quit my job, 9 to 5, making surgeon money, really good money.
I'm 25.
I'm 27. Honestly, we're happier than ever.
B&B Secrets.
You gotta do it. Burn your boats, man. Man, you just gotta surround yourself with people that are like-minded, share the same passion for life, and don't let anybody tell you that you can't accomplish what you want to accomplish.
And that's this group. Get in this group, you'll do it. You'll quit your job.
That's right. Yeah, freedom. Yeah.
In your 20s and be free.
Absolutely.
Right? That's awesome, man. I love these guys.
1,500 to 2,500 a month.
Per home. Per home. Yeah. So that's 6-figure income right here, right? And you're about to get freedom, right?
Definitely. I would like to quit my job.
That's right. Yeah.
I'm working on my second one. It's 2 months, and the second one plan is to do a lot more very soon. This guy's great, man. You gotta check him out. He's awesome. If I was you, I would join right away.
Awesome, man. Join us, guys. We're gonna have a lot of fun right here, man.
All right, guys. So now I'm gonna open up to questions. Go ahead and ask away. I'm I'm gonna, honor our VIP people here on the Zoom first. So you're welcome to unmute if
I
you want to
just
ask,
don't get
or
it.
if you want to just pop in the chat, that's fine too. All right. Monthly maintenance costs. The question from James. What are monthly maintenance costs? I mean, it's just the utilities is the main thing, but you want to factor that into the price. Okay. As far as the maintenance go, it's very small. Like from time to time, you probably need to get something fixed, but because we are renting, some of the big things the landlord need to cover. Okay. So that's another beautiful thing when you do arbitrage. We are renting the home. So any big items that need to be repairs, the landlord need to cover that. Okay. So sometimes we cover the small things like, some like small stuff, maybe hair in the shower or something. We had somebody out, but it's not much, right? How much is the mastermind? So we do have different program depending on where you are at and also what you need. So we won't know that until we do that one-on-one strategy call with you and go deeper into customizing a plan for you. So you can book that call on there. And if you're on my social, you can go on my link in my bio to book that call, and then we know more, so we can help you better. Okay. All right. So, yeah, it is a multiple four figures investment, guys. It is just like any business. You do need some funds. However, we do have a funding program if you have good credit. And if you have like decent debt to income ratio, so you can contact my team to see if you qualify for those programs as well. But all the fundings out there is available for you guys. The most important thing, you need a skill set, you need a mindset, and you need a team that will help you carry you through the tough time, right? And help you avoid the landmines of any kind of business out there. Okay. So, for example, one of our clients now, he delayed joining us for 4 months. He was like, "Oh, I need to think about it. I need to talk to my partner. I need to talk to my dog. I need to talk to my cat," making excuses. And as soon as he joined, he was landed a $11,000 check right away within the first month, right? So that 4 months that he was biting his thumb and like making excuses cost him hundreds of thousands of dollars. Okay. So, you want to look at the opportunity cost when you look at an opportunity. What is the cost of not doing it? Is that you stay where you are at. If you're already a multimillionaire, hanging out with billionaires, doing what you want when you want, then that's fine. Then you don't need us. Okay. However, if you are not multimillionaire and if you want financial freedom, and if you want to hang out with billionaires and hang out with other like-minded individuals, then join us. We actually have many multimillionaires join us actually too, because they want to go to the next level, right? They're not satisfied with being where they're at. I love the 10X rule, by the way. 10X rule from Uncle G is that no matter where you are at, you can always go 10 times bigger. Bigger is better, guys. Come on, let's go. Okay. Whoever tell you 10 times more is not better, they don't have what you got. Okay. It's not about the money, it's about the growth, it's about feeling alive, it's about helping other people. You cannot helping anybody by going small, guys. By going 10 times bigger, you can help 10 times more people, right? You're not going to help 10 times more people by sitting there in your home watching Netflix and thinking, "Oh yeah, this is good. This is the good life," right? No. Okay. All right. So anyway. So what's the utilizing overseas VAs? Yes, you can use overseas VAs, and we can show you how to do that as well. That definitely help. I do use overseas VAs to do a lot of work for me. And yes. Mhm. Thanks, Dr. Chow. Okay, yeah, thank you. Yeah, I appreciate you too. So, Nino, you said messenger chat group. That's my assistant. I'm not sure what you mean by that. So, Nino, if there's a question that you want to unmute and ask for other people in the other groups, go ahead and unmute. Oh, okay. You want me to show them the mastermind group? Okay. Yeah, we do it at another time since we are basically over time now. So I'm just gonna answer any questions right now. Let's see. Starting point for small business LLC. How do you start? The first step is you can just do it. Basically, you can do it on your own, like I said, with this, what I just share with you. But you want more help, then just click on the link in my bio and schedule a call. And that's how you can start the right way with our team help, you know. Do you self-manage or can you get a property manager? You don't want to get a property manager because, you know, by learning the skill set, guys, I used to pay when I first started out, I thought I needed a property manager. I pay him 25% of my gross. At the end of the day, I didn't make any profit, you know, and I actually lost money because he was the one that making all the money. Okay. Why do that? Why don't you just learn the skill set and you can manage your own property? It doesn't take much, guys. It literally only take me 5 hours a week managing a portfolio of 30 something properties, making 50K a month. Okay. So, and I figure out how to do that. So that's why you don't have to pay a manager who probably don't know as much as you do. After you've gone to my program, you're gonna know more than 99.9% people out there. How do you get into corporate housing? So again, if you join our team, we will give you the corporate housing sources. So that way you can just plug and play, you know, the relationship that I already built over the years. So that way you can get corporate clients right away. Now, you want to do it on your own and you want to cold call people, then that's fine. You can target the human resources department. You can target any kind of human resource department and tell them what you do. And you want to grind your way to the top. It's going to take you longer, much longer, 10 times longer, but you can get there. Yes. It's just going to take you 10 times longer and 10 times more painful. Okay, so yeah, we do have one-on-one coaches on our team, full-time dedicated to you, where they will answer all the questions for you. You can text, call, Zoom anytime during your coaching period with us. We do have group coaching Monday through Thursday. So I want to eliminate any excuses. So that's why we have Monday through Thursday. You can have your group coaching and mastermind. And on top of that, you can schedule one-on-one with the team. Okay. I got started in this business 7, 8 years ago, a long time ago, when Airbnb wasn't an Airbnb today. Like nobody even know about it. Okay. So no, the properties so 10 of the homes I own, the rest I sublet. Okay. So you don't have to own any of them. You can sublet. And when you sublet, that's how you scale fast. Because when you buy the home, it's going to take you a long time for you to buy the home. You know, like buy 10 homes. It's going to take you a lot of time, money, energy, right? But with this, you can just leverage other people's property and make $2,000 a month per property. You know, how many of those properties do you need to replace your income? Some of you only need 2 properties to replace your income, get free freedom. If you're making 4K a month, you only need 2. You want some cushion, you maybe do 3 or 4. Okay. Literally, you can get freedom within the first month. I actually help, that girl on the testimonial page. She just got her financial freedom. She's a full-time mom. She also a full-time to take care of her kids. She done 4 in her first 30 days with us. 4, man. That's $8,000 a month, right? And now she's on number 8. And it's only been a few months in. And she just literally fired her boss like last week, right? So this can happen for you super fast if you got the right mindset first, skill set, and the team, okay? Yeah, so we do have private coaches. Book the call with the like I said, and then we can, depend on your situation, we can go from there. Okay. All right. Most landlords don't allow sublet. At least they don't, I don't know, allow people to use my property to make more than I do. So that's a limiting belief, right? I used to think that way too. However, you gotta understand, most people don't know about this business. They don't have the time to do this business. They don't want to do this business. They just want to be, go to job, go home, staying comfortable, buy properties on the side and rent it out. As long as you pay the rent, then it's all good, right? They don't know how to do this business, so they're not gonna do it. Trust me. I've done so many people never not like take it back and do it themselves. No, they just don't know how, unless you like part of our program. So yes, 12K per property to acquire the lease and set up. You want a first month rent, first month deposit, and then furniture. It's about 7K. So so total about 12K, depending on where you are at in the country, of course. But on average, 12K plus minus 1 to 2K. Okay. But the good thing is you can make 2K right away, 2 to 3K right away a month. So you make money back in 6 months. Now, again, if you rent the furniture or you finance the furniture, you don't even need 12K. You only need about 6K if you're gonna rent or finance the furniture, right? Because you need first month rent, let's say 2,500, first month deposit, another 2,500. For renting or financing furniture, it's only 500 to $1,000 a month. $6,000, you can get a money machine that pump out 2,000 a month, every single month, like clockwork. Okay. All right. So some laws and regulations. Yeah, I know this is an ongoing battle. However, with corporate housing, we do 30 days minimum in a lot of areas. So in a lot of areas, when you do 30 days or more, it doesn't consider short-term rental. Short-term rental is anything less than 30 days a month. Less than 30 days of booking. If you book more than 30 days or consecutively more, 1 month to 6 months is actually our sweet spots, right? It's actually called midterm rental, not short-term. So midterm rental is what we do, corporate housing, okay? So 1 to 6 months. Why? Because it's a lot less work. There's a lot less regulations. A lot of cases, you don't need to like any kind of fancy like permit, anything like that. There's a lot of tax savings too, because you are tax exempt from a lot of short-term business. So anyway, like I said, that's a lot of things that you just don't know, you don't know, right? So the best way to do it right is definitely schedule a call with us, join our mastermind, and we coach you in every single deal. We will vet every single deal for you, okay? And then we'll tell you if it's a good deal or bad deal, right? If it's a good deal, jump on it. So you don't waste your time. You don't lose out on the deal. If it's a bad deal, we can save you a ton of time, energy, and money, okay? It's a lot of time, energy, money, right? And not only that, we can show you how to set it up to stand out, and we're going to give you all the sources so that way you can get corporate clients paying you double the rent right away. Now we even give you the guarantee, guys. That's the best guarantee. I end with this too. The best guarantee I can give you is that if you don't get the booking within 30 days of going live, we will pay you the first month rent. So what you gotta lose, guys? Nothing, right? You got everything to gain, nothing to lose. I don't know how I can make it better for anybody, okay? So yeah, what kind of properties are these? These are single family homes I'm quoting you. I'm just saying an average $2,500 a month. You know, that's just for easy math. And this is, it's about the average nationwide, okay? Sometimes you range from 2,000 all the way to 4,000, I know, but on average, $2,500 a month, okay? So not just Airbnb, we don't just do Airbnb, we have a lot more platform beside Airbnb that we have cultivated over 7 years of doing this, right? That you can leverage. So not just Airbnb. Yes, I will start out with single family home before apartments. Why? Because single family home give you a lot more flexibility with the regulations, and it's also a lot more favorable because the company is looking for bigger homes to homes their clients, right? Instead of like a 2-bedroom apartments, why rent two-bedroom apartment where they can just do one home and save more money? Okay. Now, if you have apartment, condo, if you have properties that you own already, absolutely do this, guys. It's a no-brainer. If you already have properties that you're doing long-term, by just switching over and getting the right sources, you can double your rent right away, okay? By doubling your rent, you don't actually double your profit. You are actually triple or quadruple your profit. I know that might like go over your head, but here's the thing. If you own a home right now and you can rent it out for 2,500, and now you can rent it to companies for 5,000, right? So when you rent it for regular rental for 2,500, after mortgages, after expenses and everything, you make like $500 a month. That's it, if you're lucky, right? Now the same home you rent for 5,000, you're actually making 3,000 a month. You know, after mortgages, after, because the mortgage, all the other expenses are pretty much fixed. It doesn't change, right? What changed is your revenue, is the way that you rent out. So you actually like quadruple your profit right there, right? And if you do that for 10 years, how much money is that? You know, if you just make 10K a month from this, minimum, guys, 10K a month, at least 10K a month from this business, if you do nothing else, within 10 years, that's $1.2 million that you can make from this business, $1.2 million. And you can live the life of your dreams, okay? So I am with that, guys. Just book a call with our team. Message me if you have any questions, and then have a great day. You can unmute, say bye to everybody, and we go out with a bang, right? All right, let's go. Thanks, guys. Yep, have a good one.
I jumped into this group and I'm happy to report that I had huge success. I received 3 bookings that covered 5 months in 7 days. I'm profiting around $7,000.
We got our first lease signed within a week of joining the program. And that was insane because it was our first big goal, right? Like get our first lease signed, and we saw it as this really big mountain.
Got it set up in a few days, got it listed, and then we got our first booking.
My first month, I was able to lock my first property in. That was gaining me about $4,500 a month in income.
This group is filled with people of all different levels of experience. And then of course, you know, we have Dr. Chau, the guru.
Dr. Chau and his team have been absolutely amazing.
So Dr. Chau would do a market analysis with us to show us the best areas to invest and get started in. And that was really helpful. Being part of a community of people that are doing it successfully, it makes you feel confident in the moment.
The one who's going to help me get to my goals when it comes to the income flow from here. And this is almost happening, right? Aside from setting it up for the very first time.
Tired, quit my job, 9 to 5, making surgeon money, really good money.
I'm 25.
I'm 27. Honestly, we're happier than ever.
B&B secrets.
You gotta do it. Burn your boats, man. Man, you just gotta surround yourself with people that are like-minded, share the same passion for life, and don't let anybody tell you that you can't accomplish what you want to accomplish.
And that's this group. Get in this group. You'll do it. You'll quit your job.
That's right. Yeah, freedom.
Yeah.
In your 20s and be free.
Absolutely.
Right? That is awesome, man. I love these guys.
1,500 to 2,500 a month.
Per home. Yeah, so that's 6-figure income right here, right? And you're about to get freedom, right?
Definitely. I'm about to quit my job.
That's right. Yeah.
I'm working on my second one. It's 2 months, and the second one plan is to do a lot more very soon. This guy's great, man. You gotta check him out. He's awesome. If I was you, I would join right away.
Awesome, man. Join us, guys. We're gonna have a lot of fun right here, man. Hanging out with you.
Freedom.